Hello everyone, my name is Kevin, and today I'll be teaching you a lesson on verbs. Now, verbs is a word that we might have heard of or may not heard of, but they are words that we've used in our everyday conversations, knowingly or unknowingly. So I'd like to throw some light on this subject. Now, this brings me to my first slide. What is a verb? So verbs are action words in a sentence that describe what the subject is doing. What are you doing? So are you drinking, running, jumping, dancing, singing, anything? So it normally comes along with nouns and um, it basically tells what one is doing, the state of action. For example, Maria sings. So here Maria is a noun, it's a subject, and sings is the verb. It basically tells what Maria is doing, singing. Second, we went to the market. So now we here is a subject, which is a pronoun, and went is the verb. So the verb went tells what the subject is doing. So they went to the market. Over here, we. So what did they do? They went to the market. Now, in a sentence, how do you recognize a verb? So, one clue to recognize a verb is its location compared to the subject. So, verbs are normally they come immediately after a pronoun or a noun. For example, Jack plays football. Now, here, Jack is a noun, it's the name of a boy, and plays is the verb. Now, for example, we consider this example. Maria sings and we went to the market. Now, Maria here is again the noun and we is the pronoun. Now, but these two together make the subject. So let's consider these two examples. Mark eats his dinner quickly. So, Mark is the noun, eats is the word, and his dinner quickly is the rest of the sentence. So, this sentence basically tells what Mark is doing. That is, he eats his dinner quickly. Let's consider a second example. They thought about all the prizes in the competition. So here, can you recognize the subject? Exactly, it's they. And here, they is a pronoun. Thought is the verb. So thought is basically the past tense of the verb think. So it again tells what the subject is doing. And here, it is immediately following the subject. So they thought about all the prizes in the competition. So that's how you recognize a verb. Now, this brings me to my next topic. How are verbs classified? So there are two broad classifications: physical verb, mental verb, and state of being verbs. Physical verbs are again action verbs. They describe what the subject is doing, and it basically has words which involve motion and action. So, example, let's run to the corner and back. So, run here is the verb. And second example, I hear the train coming. To hear is the verb. Call me when you're finished with the class. To call. Next, so these are physical verbs. Now, next, mental verbs. So, mental verbs have meaning pertaining to cognitive activities. Cognition. Now, cognition is a word you may not heard of, but cognition is the process of understanding, thinking, planning, making decisions, knowing. Do you believe everything people tell you? So, to believe is again a mental verb. Third, state of being verbs. These verbs are also called inactive or linking verbs, and as they tell the situation, the way they are, and changes in those situations. So these verbs are mainly composed of verbs such as to be, am, is, are, and they're normally followed by adjectives, but it can be used without an adjective. For example, I am a student. So to be, what are you? I am a student. Second example, we are circus performers. So who are you? We are circus performers. So this is state of being verbs. Another example would be, what would you like to be when you grow up? I'd like to be a doctor. To be, state of being verbs, comes under that category. Now, I hope you understood today's lesson. My next In my next lesson, I'll be explaining you the type of verbs. It has a lot of divisions. So these are just broader classifications of verbs, which are physical verbs, mental verbs, and state of being verbs. I hope you understood, and thank you.